Sam, I thought I told you dooms and BBs were a dangerous combination. Huh, perhaps a shower is in order. You're still covered in chiralium. Don't want the president to see you like that.
The hell you talking about? She's dead.
You're upset. Is this about BB-28?
Go fuck yourself. I'm not your errand boy.
Well, in any event, it seems it owes you its life.
No, we owe the kid our lives. You too.
As you say, I shall look after it. Give my regards to the president.
不要把我交给这个大叔！听到 BB 内心的呐喊了。
It's almost time to go, Sam.
哇塞，这是总统吗？
Here,
年轻的总统，
it's a dream catcher.
一个美人。
Wear it when you sleep, and I'll keep the nightmares away. I'll always be with you.
哦，你带着这个护身符项链 ，Emily 是总统给我们的。似曾相识的场景，为什么手铐就松开了？
Good morning, Sam. Sam, this is Di Hardman. There's a private room set aside for your use. Bridges perk. Take a moment to clean up, wash all that chiralium off, then come to the president's office.
哎呦，有我们自己的房间呢。哎呦，太近了吧？哦，这是我们可以收集一些小东西摆上去。第三人称的方式有点好笑。显示装备架，看看 BB 施工中；显示武器架，施工中。使用马桶，站着、坐着，施工中。使用水槽，用中单机，桌子。哎呀！这个模型是怎么回事？开喝，工商时间 ，Monster， 好灵。其实我没喝过他们家的，只喝过那个 Red Bull 而已。他们家超大罐的。有机会可以买一罐来喝喝看。再喝。一直喝，一直喝，一直喝，一直爽。啊，好喝。再来一瓶。好了。哟，脚也太脏了吧！看上半身觉得还好，突然发现脚超脏的啊！哦，我们脚流血了是吗？感觉好痛！啊！西吧！ 哦，哦，原来是指甲被外翻了吗？哦，我的天啊，好痛啊！啊，爽，嘘。在拍哪里？他什么？比个赞？这是什么状况？有点好笑。虽然不知道他到底在干嘛，觉得还蛮好笑的。把我们拿起来，把我们拿起来。啊，对我们比中指，还吐舌头。到底？靠背啊！太好笑了吧！好啦，我操！照镜子，做动作。可以拍照。还蛮好玩的，可是不知道为什么玩男人总是有点让我觉得有点怪怪的。不过他这个好屌哦，他这个建模超写实的，就直接拿演员本人建模来用，屌哦。来，洗澡。屁！呀，小指甲没有了。
For fuck's sake. Isn't anything private anymore?
Oh, no. Except for taking a shower and going to the toilet, that is. I take it you were getting yourself cleaned up. Good. Come to the president's office as soon as you're done. She's waiting for you.
续，他讲续，就下一任总统还是一个女的，但不知道是谁。
You did well, Sam. Thank you. Bridget may no longer be with us, but her legacy has a chance to live on. Sam, listen to me. America, Reconstructionism, her dream isn't dead.
I don't want to hear it.
This is the face of our new hope, our new America.
Huh?
Homily.
My mother may be gone, but I'm here. And you, Sam? You're here too.
这个漂亮的小姐姐。
Been 10 years since you saw each other, right? And in all that time, she hasn't aged a day.
He knows why. My body's still on the beach. I don't get to grow older.
啊？
But you do, Sam. You look good.
So you're serious then about reconnecting everyone and everything?
Someone has to succeed Bridget, Sam. More importantly, someone has to carry on her legacy and see our country rebuilt. Samantha America Strand, our new president. A new beginning for our people, for our nation. Under Emily's leadership, we'll re-establish the UCA, the United Cities of America. This is how we'll rebuild our country. But we'll need your help to do it, Sam.
No, I'm through with this. I said my goodbyes to all of you when I said them to Bridget.
We never forgot about you, Sam. You ran away. You cut us off.
Emily put together an expedition. The best of Bridges won. And went west.
I led them past craters in BT territory. I kept them safe while they searched for survivors.
Never once missed a BT. Saw him coming a mile away.
We convinced community after community to join the UCA, and we left behind our own people to help them. It took us 3 years, but we managed to make it all the way to Edgenot City.
Edgenot City.
All the way to the Pacific. Jesus.
Yeah. But then everything went to hell. The team was wiped out, and Emily was taken.
Taken?
I'm not being kept in a cell or anything like that. I'm allowed to use their facilities and to speak with you whenever I want.
所以他现在也是一个投影。
It's all to safeguard the continued independence of Edgenot City. Well, that's what our keepers are saying, at least. They want the UCA to leave him be. Emily's their insurance policy in case we don't.
Who are these assholes again?
Homo Demons. Militant separatist group.
Homo Demon.
They run Edgenot City.
I've heard of them. Bunch of terrorists who go around towns killing people and leaving craters.
Right. Nothing's off limits for them. Not even engineering void outs.
You think the suicide that took out Central Knot was one of theirs?
Could be. There are extremists like the demons everywhere, plotting in the shadows. They're decentralized by nature. No one organization to rule them all. Just a common ideology.
I know not everyone shares our vision for the future. If we Americans don't come together again, humanity won't survive. I carried my mother's message to people all across the country. But not everyone was willing to accept it.
More than a few would rather stay isolated. Keep to themselves.
大多数都拒绝。
Go it alone. Like you, Sam. They think that America can only be rebuilt by force, by men who tell them what to do, who take away their freedom and put them in shackles.
What'd you put on me, huh? You know better than the demons. Just another kind of cult.
They're not shackles, Sam. They're a symbol of our bonds. That's what we need right now. Not to stand apart, but to come together, to form chiral knots and reconnect.
Sam, we want you to go west and finish what Emily started. The people she left behind have been hard at work, setting up Cairo network terminals. But these terminals are still isolated. We need you to bring them online. And for that, you'll need a Cupid. This contains all the necessary security and operations protocols to integrate a terminal into the Cairo web. Take the Cupid west, Sam, and reconnect the people of our great nation. And when you get to Edge Knot City, find Emily and bring her home.
After that, I'll take over the presidency and carry on Mother's work to save the country.
This was Bridget's dying wish. This is how we'll move forward.
Please, Sam. We need you.
I'm Sam Porter Bridges now. I'm not a Strand. Hell, I'm not even part of this outfit. You all saw to that. I'm not getting involved with you, or anyone else, ever again.
Wait!
See? It's like I'm not even here. Same as it ever was.
Sam! Sam! Hold on. Stop! Listen to me. America needs you. Both of you.
Yeah, covering the world in cable didn't bring an end to war and suffering. Don't act surprised when it all comes apart if you try to do it again. Round and round it goes. Connect, reconnect, it's not that simple.
All right, Sam. Just take it easy. I get it. You don't have to commit to anything now. Why not get some rest?
Good idea. We all need our sleep. Leave it too long and you're liable to reconnect with the other side. The necessary maintenance has been completed. Various adjustments and fine-tuning for your benefit. You can use it again. For once, it would seem that Dooms and BBs are a good combination. Or perhaps the two of you have something of an affinity for one another.
有点诡异，但是又有点可爱。我怎么又睡着了？就睡在海滩上面。
Sam.
妈妈。
Listen, you are Sam Strand.
No, I'm not. Not anymore. My name is Sam Porter Bridges.
It's a funny word, Strand. A strand is part of rope or bond, while stranding means being washed up on the shore. And being stranded is when you can't go home. I'm stranded now, Sam. Here on the shore of the Pacific. Thousands of miles away, but our bond still holds. You're free, but we're still connected. Don't tell me we're not.
这是 Emily 吗？还是妈妈？
I'll be waiting for you.
一眼盲，分不出来谁是谁。那是 Emily。哎呦，有点美，有点惊悚。
Wait!
Good morning, Sam. Sam, this is Die Hardman. You were out like a log. Must have been beat. Private rooms come with all the basic amenities. Shower, toilet, etc. Drop in when you need to rest. Inspect your gear, review info, or whatever else. If you have any questions, feel free to ask our staff. But before you do, why not check things out for yourself? See how Bridges operates these days.
启动专机。他在跟我们互动，有点好笑。到底是怎样？感觉很像我们有一个存在陪伴着他，好好笑的。他这个设计，感觉很像我们其实不是 Sam， 我们就是一个旁观者，然后陪伴着 Sam 度过这些东西，特别的设计。
With that terminal there, you can browse the Bridges database, which has info on a range of subjects. You don't have clearance for everything, but there's still plenty you might find informative.
现在在最东边啊。OK。完成上门课程可以获得音乐家作为奖励。Alan Walker。
音の中で君を探してる霧の中で
还有日文歌哎，还蛮好听的。这首歌我之前没听过。
君を愛してる刻む一拍の永遠を歌の中で君を探してる波の中で笑いながら漂う今の中で君を愛してる刻む一拍の永遠を刻む一粒の永遠を
还可以特别设定 BB 声音的来源。 太好笑了吧？
ふざけた人間なんだ偏る生活をかぶいたそう君の手のひら美しくくるくる返ったんだ口から音が出る病気心臓から花が咲くように魔法はいつでも歌う波に乗っていた始まりは炎や棒切れではなく音楽だった音の中で君を探してる君の中で朽ち果ててもさまよう闇の中で君を愛してる刻む一拍の永遠を歌の中で君を探してる波の中で笑いながら漂う今の中で
地价。
君を愛してる
Hey there! Believe we've met? I oversee delivery operations as well as maintenance and repairs. Nice to have you on board. I'm Mama, in
Mama.
case I didn't mention it before. Those there are strands. Not just used for
Oh.
packing, by the way,
妈妈就是那个
but
漂
for
亮小姐姐，
identification too.
应该是吧？
Take a closer look and you'll
没
see.
记错的话，
See the red there? That's your blood.
啊，只有 bra。
This case will remove any chiral matter still clinging to your suit. Speaking of suits, blue is for delivery personnel, red for medical, orange for corpse disposal, and black for security.
哦，原来是有分的，我以为我们可以自己挑。BB，
Sam, this is Deadman. I calibrated your BB based on physiological data we collected from you earlier. It's still just a best guess, though. After you take it out for a spin, we can check if you're in sync and tweak the BB sensitivity as needed.
Tired, huh?
还有一个小吊饰，一个关工作室的那个招牌。上厕所。
Sam Hartman here, researcher devoted to uncovering the secrets of the beaches and the Death Stranding, as well as those of dooms and repatriates. When you relieve yourself, a certain amount of chiral matter is flushed from your system. Chiral matter can adversely affect hormone secretion and nervous function. There's a correlation between exposure and the development of phobias, as well as, in extreme cases, violent and suicidal impulses. Chiralium contamination has even been postulated as a trigger for the onset of dooms. Allow me to collect a sample of your excretions for my studies. They provide a non-invasive means to monitor your exposure to chiralium and your overall health.
那收集我们的我收到 BB 的41个赞。BB 疯狂帮我们点赞，笑死！哎呀，没有拍到吐舌头。帮我们点赞的吗？没东西。